So students, today we are going to discuss chapter 2 of geography, that is land, soil, water, natural vegetation and wildlife. Thank you. In this video, I am discussing the second part of the chapter land, soil, water, natural vegetation and wildlife. 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Therefore, the Earth is called water planet. However, fresh water accounts for only 2.7%. Only 1% of fresh water is available and fit for human use. It is found as groundwater, surface water as rivers and lakes, and water vapor in the atmosphere. Have you studied about water cycle? Water is used in agriculture, industries, generating electricity, etc. Now, problems of water availability. Water pollution, increasing population, urbanization, and rising standard of living are major factors leading to shortage in supply of fresh water. Variation in seasonal or annual precipitation and overexploitation are other causes behind shortage of water. Now, conservation of water resources. We must control water pollution. It can be done by treating the effluents suitably before releasing them in rivers or other water bodies. Forest and vegetation cover slow the surface runoff and replenish groundwater. So, we must plant more and more trees. We must practice water harvesting. Sprinklers effectively irrigate the area by checking water losses through seepage and evaporation. Drip or trickle irrigation is very useful in dry regions. Now, natural vegetation and wildlife. Natural vegetation and wildlife exist only in biosphere, that is a narrow zone of contact between the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. In the biosphere, living beings are interdependent and interrelated to each other for survival. So, this life supporting system is known as the ecosphere or ecosystem. There are innumerable uses of plants and trees, like they provide us timber, give shelter to animals, produce oxygen, gives us fruits, nuts, gum, medicinal plants, etc. Animals provide us milk, meat, hides, and wool. Insects help in the pollination and act as decomposers in the ecosystem. So, animals, big or small, are maintaining balance in the ecosystem. Now, distribution of natural vegetation. The major vegetation of the world are forest, grasslands, scrubs, and tundra. In areas of heavy rainfall, huge trees may thrive. Therefore, forests are associated with areas having abundant water supply. Short, stunted trees and grasses grow in the regions of moderate rainfall, forming the grasslands of the world, like savanna, velds, pampas, downs, etc. Tundra vegetation of cold polar regions comprise of mosses, and lichens. Now, classification of forest. Forests are broadly classified as evergreen and deciduous. Evergreen forests do not shed their leaves simultaneously in any season of the year. Deciduous forests shed their leaves in a particular season. Both type of forests are further classified as tropical or temperate based on their location in different latitudes. Forest cover all over the world is vanishing rapidly. There is an urgent need to conserve this valuable resource. Now, conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. Deforestation, soil erosion, constructional activities, forest fire, tsunami, and landslide are some of the human and natural causes behind extinction of forest resources. The animals are poached for collection and illegal trade of hides, skin, nails, teeth, horns, and feathers. Many steps have been taken to conserve natural vegetation and wildlife. For example, national parks, birds and wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserves are made to protect natural vegetation and wildlife. Awareness programs like social forestry and One Mahotsav should be encouraged at the regional and community level. In India, killing of lion, tigers, deer, peacocks, etc. is illegal. An international convention named CITES has been established that lists several species of animals and birds in which trade is prohibited. Do you know CITES? In the same way, an organization named WWF is working. Find out more about WWF. But students, remember, I'm not talking about WWF fights. Thank you.